Okay, let's find where he's going then.
Be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Very nice. Thank you, Clem. Look at all this cool shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Taurus, look at this shit. Oh my god. Fan work stall bulletin board. Are these all fan things, like plushies and stuff? Not be completed on time. No! Okay. Aww. Look at them. They're so cute. These are pretty. There's so much stuff here. Okay, can't do much. Cute. So many books with the eye on them. Where am I going? Oh, down there. Okay. Robert, get out of my way. I'm busy. I want the little dolls. So funny looking. Benty! Sorry. Zara! What? What is going on? Did he try and steal his own books? I'm so confused. Ah? Hello?
It's you! Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course. Is that surprising?
It's you. Fuck off.
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you!
Venti.
So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Why would he steal Xingqiu's books?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
I thought he was just going to be drunk asleep on the boat. Yeah.
Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Yes.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Irodori festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally.
Venti's an illegal now. Great.
And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Yeah, that's normal behavior.
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please.
Fuck's sake, Venti.
Guest.
Why was he not personally invited by Raiden?
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares. You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you
Yeah,
think?
he's not wrong. He's not
Similar
wrong.
means?
No. Mm-mm.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
Venti and Ayato. Okay.
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine.
He's got a problem, I
naturally,
think.
I decided to set sail with them.
I don't... Rehab, Venti? Rehab?
Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way.
That's the opposite of rehab, Venti.
I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake.
That's where I thought we were going to find him, but I just thought he was going to be on the other boat doing that.
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryou Commission general glaring at me from atop the grate.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable. But it still feels a
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there are
Hey.
some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
Why did he just stay there? Why? How long was he in there for?
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
Everything. He notices everything.
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key. And third...
Absolutely, Puffy. He's very smart. I have one, I'm learning it's not enough. Yeah. Yeah. Albedo level brain would be good. There must be more than one
I knew
criminal.
you'd catch on, Traveler.
Okay.
One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Venti just looking like an idiot.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Okay.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Nope.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
He's so funny.
Sarah's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
How could you lose something so important?
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip.
He has no pockets.
Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand. I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place.
Okay, so we have to find
It could easily be misplaced.
the books and the letter.
In which
I
case,
assume.
I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
In his hat, in his shoe, in his cape. All of the above in his hat.
Ah, yes! I remember now. I knew you'd help me find it.
Hello? He just...
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission.
Okay.
Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association.
Yeah, not in a crate in a warehouse full of wine, Venti.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
There goes Sarah. Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Okay.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen.
Yay!
All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Oh my god. Okay. 5 fairies of singing and poetry. Okay. New poetry. Oh. Okay, I don't think we've seen any of those names before aside from when he mentioned that being the first painting. Their real names were lost in history. Okay. Green, blue, red, white, and black. Okay. Fine. Ah, okay. I believe he was named after his dwelling. Akka was because he did a red seal. Okay. Everyone in Inazuma knows the tale. Poems in succession. Okay, so there was one missing. A thatched cottage. An old man accomplished in chess. Interesting. Others say he was not a human, but a very old kitsune in human form. Swordsman from a martial family. Scarlet Red Seal. She was a shrine maiden. She became... Oh, the Shogun's personal attendant. Okay. She became famous. Oh. Others say she kept serving the Shogun into her old age. Okay. Little is known about him or who he really is. Okay. Hope we find out who all these people are, 'cause this is pretty
Let's see
cool.
here. Yes, it's just as suspected.
Yeah, they're not their real
Monikers
names.
such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kassen.
Nope.
Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kassen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame.
Okay.
But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
Some of it
To
is.
some extent, yes.
They've got the colours and...
However, I must admit that it is still lacking and
Okay.
fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
Yeah, he has to learn more about who they
I am
are, I
sorry
think.
that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kassen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that
Aw.
you yourself find interesting.
Okay.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great.
Cool.
I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being.
Nobody mentioned anything to Xingqiu.
Whether the
Okay.
stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success. You
Yep,
have my
got it.
gratitude. I'll be going then.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can
Venti.
do here. Let's go.
He's looking for alcohol again.
Huh? Betty? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Damn it, Venti always wandering off.
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment?
Ooh.
There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Okay. Oh, I have the summary. Okay, that's cool. What has he found? Is it footprints or
What is it,
something?
Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. but on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
Okay. Oh. Okay. It's a poem. Suiko. Dwelling was far from the wider world. For my fame, my peace was disturbed. Blue clad. So he wore blue. Work was missing a page. I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk. Then a person's shadow had passed over mine. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. Okay. So Suiko was blue. Alright.
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Kazen?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the Shogun get stolen.
Does it sound similar there, Venti? Do you know what's going on?
This story sounds familiar to my ear.
It's literally your life.
I heard it.
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
Venti.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion?
Okay.
And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks?
Yes. Have you met
Let's
Venti?
not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Aw,
Wait a
Albedo.
minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration.
Yeah, okay, so Venti's gonna be his inspiration
If
for
I use a model
Suiko.
as reference
Yeah,
for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
buy him a drink.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Cute! I love it.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the Shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Ooh, that was cool.
You really came through, Albedo.
Yeah.
You complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I love it.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
That's cool.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Okay.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts.
The last one's a mystery.
It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
And we know nothing
Yes.
about him.
I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Okay. That's cool. Nice. First part done. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I thought these were going to be all of the portraits. I love that portrait. Oh, poetry. Okay. Yeah. Ah. Okay, so I guess you gather all the pieces and then you can do all the separate bits. Yeah, I think that's lovely. Yeah. I love it. Hmm. It's beautiful. Yeah. Ah, okay. So then these are the acts where like people are getting off the boat, right? And then these are the separate pieces, offshoots of each section. Oh no, that's Albedo. Okay. Oh gosh. So Xingqiu. Gosh. Okay, so we could start, yeah, the Albedo. Maybe I'll get quest. Okay. Ah. So these don't have... These aren't, like, timed or anything like that. Okay. So there's Albedo and Klee stuff. Oh, yeah, there's Yai's thing. Okay, God, there's loads. Oops.
What a coincidence.
Apparently that's what I'm doing now.
I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Miss me? Floor 12 is difficult, I give up. Yeah, don't blame me, Puffy. I don't blame you.
Yes, indeed. I believe Klee has missed you tremendously.
Klee! More Klee. I love Klee.
All right. As much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee. Before bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about Inazuma. It got her very excited to experience the local culture here. However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time, besides painting the portraits of the 5 Kasen. Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around.
I'm Klee's tour guide.
Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work.
She's so cute.
She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own. Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here!
Oh, she's so cute.
What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play? Yeah! But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me. Aw, Klee, you're
She's
such a
so small.
thoughtful kid. Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime. Yeah, that's more like it. Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here. Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Yeah.
Klee, Do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Aww.
You bet I do!
As you know, Klee is our Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound. By which I mean, try to keep her out of trouble. For instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble. Glad to hear it.
Klee.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
That's so cute.
Great. I look forward to it.
That's so cute.
There's loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee? Cuisine? What's that?
Food.
You know, food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant. A restaurant? Yay! Snack time! Got it! Alright, snack time it is! Let's go!
I'll speak to Albedo.
Thank you for taking care of Klee. I heard lighting fires is strictly prohibited in both Rito and Inazuma during the Irodori festival. Please keep a close watch on her. Klee's already run off. You'd better catch up with her.
Where's the baby? Where the fuck is she gone? Oh. Oh, is that the poetry thing? Cool. Klee. How did she get up there? What the fuck, Klee? What are you doing? She's so flippin' cute, though. She found the snack thing already.
Wow, something smells so good. I think it's coming from the steaming thingy.
Aww.
Mr. Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup. It's so pretty. There's so many nice things inside.
It's not noodly soup. It's tonkotsu ramen, actually.
Oh. So, what are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
She's a baby. Leave her
And
alone.
what about this little yellow cake?
That's an egg roll. They're amazing. Have you really not tried one before?
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls.
I will buy her
They
anything
all
she
sound
wants.
Delicious.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before. Let me buy you an egg roll with my allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Oh my god.
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things.
Aww.
So that's your allowance.
We'll pay
right?
for it.
Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of wrong.
Oh, I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend.
Yes.
How come you know how to make egg rolls?
I'm smart, okay?
Egg rolls are a piece of cake for this guy. Why don't you make some for Klee and Iwao? Really? Wow, Paimon is so touched.
This is so good.
All right, we'll be waiting on those egg rolls.
I don't even know if I've made any egg rolls.
Mr. Honorary Knight, what do egg rolls taste like?
Oh my god. Oh, I have more than 3. That's fine. Okay.